You know, when I turned 50, I started noticing something strange. It wasn't just the wrinkles or the gray hairs. It was that quiet tiredness in my body. The kind that didn't go away after a good night's sleep. I'd wake up, look in the mirror, and think, I'm doing everything right. Why do I still feel weaker, slower, less me? It took me years and hundreds of patients going through the same thing to understand the truth. It's not that we're broken. It's that we've stopped feeding our bodies what they need to stay alive, alert, and strong. And for most of us, that missing ingredient is protein now. Don't roll your eyes and think this is another lecture about eating more meat. No, this isn't about diets or fads. It's about something much simpler and much more powerful. After 50, our bodies stop making and repairing muscle the way they used to. It's like a house that once built itself overnight, now takes weeks to patch a small crack. But if we give it the right materials, real, clean protein, our bodies still know exactly how to rebuild. We just forgot how to listen. I like to think of the body as a garden. In our 20s, it grows wild and lush without much effort. But by the time we hit 50, the soil dries out and the roots need care. You can't just water it once in a while and hope for the best. You've got to feed it regularly, with intention. Protein is that nourishment. It's not just fuel, it's restoration. Every bite of protein tells your body, hey, I still care about you. Let's get stronger together. The problem is, most of us over 50 have fallen into the habit of eating less, and often eating wrong. Breakfast becomes a cup of coffee and toast, lunch, a quick sandwich, and dinner something light because we don't want to feel heavy. But what we're really doing is starving the very muscles that keep us standing tall and moving freely. And then we wonder why we lose balance, why we tire easily, why our metabolism slows. It's not aging, it's undernourishing. I remember one of my patients, a 68-year-old woman named Carol. She came to me complaining that she felt weak and achy all the time. Doc, she said, I think it's just my age. But when I looked at her diet, she was barely getting half the protein her body needed. I helped her make a few small changes. Eggs in the morning instead of toast, Greek yogurt mid-morning, some salmon twice a week, beans for lunch, and a bit of chicken or tofu for dinner. Within 2 months, she came back glowing. I can lift my groceries again, she laughed. That's not magics, that's protein at work. Real food, real healing. And here's the thing that might surprise you. Protein doesn't have to come from one source. It's not just about meat. It's about variety the way nature intended. Let's start with something simple. The egg. The most perfect little package of nutrition you'll ever find. For years we were told eggs were bad for cholesterol. But the truth is, unless you're eating a dozen a day, the cholesterol in eggs barely affects your blood levels. In fact, eggs are full of high-quality protein and nutrients that your brain and muscles absolutely love. I call eggs the morning builder. To scrambled eggs and some spinach and olive oil, that's how I start my day most mornings. It's like telling my body, I'm giving you what you need to rebuild today. Then there's fish. You want to talk about anti-aging? Eat fish. Salmon, sardines, tuna, mackerel. They don't just give you protein. They feed your brain, calm your joints, and protect your heart. I have patients who tell me their mood improves just from eating fish regularly. That's not in their heads, that's omega-3s south doing their work. Those healthy fats reduce inflammation, support brain cells, and keep your arteries flexible. I like to think of fish as food that whispers to your body, stay calm, stay clear, stay young. Now I know some people worry about cost or complexity. You don't need to eat wild-caught salmon every night. Even canned tuna, packed in water, can be a great choice. Mix it with beans or avocado, make a sandwich, or toss it into a salad. It's not fancy, it's functional. Your body doesn't care if it came from a Michelin chef or your own kitchen. It just wants nutrients that count. Of course, lean meats like chicken or turkey still have their place. They're what I call the steady fuel. They rebuild without weighing you down. What matters is how you cook them. Skip the fried, skip the greasy sauces. Bake, roast, grill simple, honest cooking that lets your body digest easily. I tell my patients, Cook once, eat twice. Roasted chicken on Sunday, and you've got protein ready for the week: salads, wraps, soups. Convenience isn't bad when it's wholesome. But here's where most people over 50 still underestimate nature. Plant protein. Beans, lentils, chickpeas, tofu, these are miracle foods. They don't just offer protein, they also come packed with fiber that your gut microbiome adores. And that's a bigger deal than you think. A healthy gut doesn't just mean better digestion. It means stronger immunity, better energy, and even improved mood. Your gut and your brain are in constant conversation. Feed one well, and the other listens. So when you eat lentil soup or a chickpea salad, you're not just feeding your stomach. You're feeding your entire system balance. One of my favorite afternoon snacks is Greek yogurt. No sugar, just plain thick, tangy yogurt with maybe some berries or chia seeds on top. It's creamy, satisfying, and full of protein that keeps you from that midday crash. I call it my second breakfast. When you give your body that extra push of protein mid-morning or mid-afternoon, it keeps your blood sugar steady and your focus sharp. That's especially important after 50, when our insulin sensitivity drops and we start craving sweets more easily. Protein helps stop that roller coaster. Now, I know red meat gets a bad reputation, but as with many things in life, it's about moderation and choice. A little lean beef or pork once or twice a week gives you iron and B vitamins that support your energy and focus. Just keep portions small and pair it with plenty of vegetables. It's not about cutting everything out. It's about bringing balance back. The danger isn't the food itself. It's the excess and the lack of variety. And finally, I have to give a quiet round of applause to tofu and soy. When I was younger, I'll admit, I didn't think much of them. But time and science have taught me differently. Tofu is gentle on digestion, low in saturated fat, and a complete source of protein. It's flexible too. You can grill it, stir-fry it, or blend it into a smoothie. Many of my patients who switch to plant-based proteins notice lower cholesterol, less bloating, and steadier energy. It's the kind of food that doesn't fight your body, it cooperates with it. But here's the real heart of it all. This isn't a list of 7 foods to memorize. It's a reminder that you still have power. Your body still responds, still rebuilds, still thanks you when you treat it with care. Every meal is a message. I'm not done. I'm investing in the life I still want to live. When you feed your body well, you're not just adding years, you're adding life to those years. So here's what I want you to do. Don't overhaul everything overnight. Just start small. Tomorrow morning, add 2 eggs to your breakfast. Next week, buy some lentils or Greek yogurt. Swap that evening snack for a handful of nuts or a cup of yogurt. Replace one sugary drink with a glass of water and a slice of salmon at dinner. Each small change builds on the next. Within a month, you'll notice things shifting. You'll get up from your chair a little faster, walk a little longer, sleep a little deeper. That's your body responding. It's your body saying, "Thank you for coming back." You see, aging isn't punishment. It's communication. Your body isn't angry, it's asking for attention. When your knees ache, when your energy dips, that's not a sign of weakness. That's a signal. Feed me. Rebuild me. And the most natural, powerful way to answer that call is through protein, the quiet architect behind every heartbeat, every thought, every step. The good news? It's never too late. I've seen people in their 70s and 80s rebuild muscle, regain balance, and rediscover vitality. Not through pills or trends, but through food. Real food. Food that heals. Food that reminds you that you're still capable of thriving. You just have to give your body the tools. And if you're listening to this and thinking, "Doc, I'm too far gone," let me stop you right there. You're not. As long as you're breathing, your cells are still listening. They still want to repair, to heal, to thrive. Give them what they're asking for. Give them protein. Give them variety. Give them care. Because your body is still your best friend. It's just been waiting for you to listen again. So here's my gentle challenge to you. Tonight, before you go to bed, open your fridge. Look inside. Ask yourself one question. Does this food build me or break me? Tomorrow, choose one thing that builds. Just one. That's where it starts. Because when you start building again meal by meal, day by day, you'll find that aging isn't something happening to you. It's something you can shape. You can grow through it. And yes, you can still bloom. After all, your body isn't done with you yet. So don't be done with it.